Previous videos we've shown how you can create custom synchronization handlers for lists that are not based on SQL data sources. So you can see here we have a simple list control over here, which is based on a static data source, or actually an XBasic data source. And because it's not a SQL data source, we've needed to create our own custom synchronization handlers. So in this particular case, this data source happens to be a text file. So you can see that when we go over here and we run the component and we make some edits over there, and then make another edit over there, and then another edit over there, and then synchronize. In this case, basically the synchronization succeeded and all three records now get marked as clean. But in this video we're going to show how you can propagate synchronization errors back to the client, and in order to demonstrate that, we're going to just create some arbitrary rule that says that the synchronization is going to fail if the user tries to set the first name to Sam. Now in that particular example, you would actually do you'd be better off by creating a validation rule so that the error that first name equals Sam could be captured before there was any attempt to actually synchronize the data. But I'm just using that as an example here to actually generate a synchronization error. So now I'm going to go here and make an edit to that row and change that to, say, Sam, and this one I'll go here and change that to Fred, and now go here and change that to Tom, and then hit the save button and now synchronize. And what we see is that the two records that didn't have errors, synchronization errors, have synchronized, but the first record, which now has a synchronization error, is still dirty, and it has a indicator that there was an error, and you can see there's the error that comes back. So now let's go back and take a look at how this was done. So if we go back to design mode now, we can see that the XBasic function that is handling synchronization is called xb_sync. So let's go now to our XBasic functions and go over to xb_sync. So we can see inside xb_sync that if the operation was an update, we're calling this function called update row. So let's go now and take a look at update row. And if we look in update row, we can see that that update row can set two properties on the E object that indicate if there was an error. So it can set sync error and sync error, flag sync error, and sync error text. So here's the code where we're going to implement this arbitrary rule that says that the first name can't be equal to Sam. So what gets passed to update data is this data object here, which is just a JSON representation of the edited data in the row that you're currently trying to synchronize. So you can see here that what we're going to do is pass that JSON object, which is now going to give us an array of fields that were edited. Find where in that array the first name field is found, and then read the new value field from that and check if it's equal to Sam. If it is, we're going to set these two flags and then exit the function. So let's go now and put a debug one over here and debug into the code. So we'll go there now and we'll set this value here to Sam. Hit the save button and now hit synchronize. So here we are, we've hit the breakpoint. So if we look at what's in data, we can see that data is just a JSON object that represents an array of information about each of the fields that are in the current row, but importantly it has in it the field name and also the current value. So we're going to step into this now. So now we're going to search in this array for the first name field. So this is telling us that ix is equal to 1. So now we can read the new value in the field, which is Sam, and that violates our arbitrary rule. So we're now going to go and set sync error and error text and then exit the function. And you can see now that we see the error displayed over there. Thanks very much for watching.